versus sent to slaughter, and unfortunately for the Ugly Ducklings, I don't think it's going to look too good for them in the end.
No, my friend, they are going to be some plucked poultry by the end of this matchup, regardless of who has their hand raised in victory. The Ugly Ducklings have been doing the drives and have made themselves a national sensation.
Do they drive? The Ducks drive?
Well, Ducks stick together,
They stick
and they
together.
definitely fly. These guys are going to be all over the air this evening. But can they stay afloat? Can they stay high amongst sent to slaughter?
If the Ducks bring what they always bring here at the XWA, they're going to put up one hell of a fight. I don't know if they have what it takes, though, to bring down sent to slaughter.
Well, yeah, they've got Coach Mikey by their side, and you know damn right well he's going to point them in the right direction. Obviously offering the moral support as he typically does.
You're going to need some moral support. Dan Maff, he is a big, big man. Shawn Donavan, he is no small man himself either.
Not in the least bit. And here they come. Oh, you can feel the ground shaking here in little old West Warwick.
The crowd is in awe. All eyes fixed on the stage, waiting to see sent to slaughter.
Their opponents, from Trump Tower, New York City, at a total combined weight of 541 pounds, the Messiah of Misery, Shawn Donavan, the Savant of Brutality, Danny Maff, sent to slaughter!
571 pounds, Bob Rossi.
They barely even fit on the same rampway. Rich Palladino, stay clear of those guys. They mean nothing but business. They are not here to pander to the crowd. They are not here to leave everybody feeling warm and fuzzy. They're here to do one thing and one thing alone. That is dominate. Jan, I have seen them online. I've seen the footage from afar, but in person, they are that much more imposing.
Super imposing. They're monsters. Look at them, sent to slaughter. They're going to take these Ducks down.
Rich Palladino here with Bobby Rossi and Sean Roy. Guys, man, what a way to kick off DTA. Can you feel the excitement in the building? The mood just completely changed when these two monsters came down the aisle. Sent to slaughter, they are the real deal.
As soon as they hit the stage, the whole atmosphere in the crowd changed. It was unbelievable. It was scary.
There we go.
The air has become very dense here in the event center, gentlemen. This is the first time the XWA has ever played host to the tandem of sent to slaughter. We've seen Shawn Donavan in competition throughout several Thursday night throwdowns, but this is the first time that the Ducks will take on sent to slaughter here at the event center, and I can think of no better way to kick off XWA Presents Don't Trust Anyone.
Look at these two.
Look at them.
Jesus Louises! Is this how they get fired up, guys?
Punching themselves in the head. The Ducks don't even know how to respond.
Referee Tony P is trying to get one man in, one man out on each team. As we get ready, it's going to be the independent wrestling icon, Danny Maff. Starting things off with Witch Duck.
Looks like Rob Killjoy is going to start off this one.
I'm not sure if he knows how to start off this one.
All right, here we go. Danny Maff, all 315 pounds of him. Both men claiming to be from Trump Towers, New York City. Danny Maff's original hometown, Bayonne, New Jersey, where he is affectionately known as the Bayonne Badass.
That's how I was introduced to him, and I feel as if he truly lives up to that moniker. Obviously, you take a look at him versus Rob Killjoy, there is a massive size differential.
Whoa, did you see him eat that boot?
Oh my God.
He ate it.
I mean, Dan Maff is as thick as a brick. You could see that coming into play early on, completely unfazed by all of Killjoy's offense.
It's like trying to take down a statue. Dan Maff is not moving at all.
No. He loves this, actually. This is a fun Saturday night for Danny Maff.
It's just getting started. I can't wait to see what he does at midnight.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, hey, what'd you do this weekend? I let my buddy slap me in the chest a bit. Ooh!
For an hour.
And the agility of Rob Killjoy clearly on display. You could see him going to the well. Oh, boy, look at this!
And the Ducks sent flying. One Duck. I'm sure we'll see more of them later on.
And there you see Killjoy rolling over. Blind tags made. In comes Lance Lude.
Here we go. Dan Maff welcoming the high flag maneuver.
Cross-body attempt completely thwarted here.
Lance Lude just had that shirt ripped off him like I don't even know.
Oh, my goodness.
Picking him up with ease. All 315 pounds of Maff.
You ever see two pit bulls fighting over the same tennis ball? This is what's going on right now.
Shawn Donavan finds himself in the midst of some tandem offense here by holding half of the Ducks here. Lude off the ropes, Killjoy the same, a pair of basement drop kicks. Shawn Donovan's on Dream Street as we speak.
What do we got here? A little wheelbarrow flip. Standing moonsault. Big splash by Lance Lude.
And that's the creative maneuvers we're going to have to see from the top.
Nothing creative about that. Maff,
no, not
an
at all.
absolute skyscraper of fire, single-handedly decimating the Ducks.
I don't feel like anybody here in West Warwick has seen Danny Maff live. I think they've seen him on video. He's a Ring of Honor original, one half of the legendary Hit Squad with Steve Monster Mack. But my God, live here in the event center where you're right up close and personal. Like I always say, you can smell a popcorn when you walk in. You can certainly feel those slaps from Danny Maff.
Oh my God. Oh. The
Caution.
referee, Tony's going to have to check on Lance Lude.
I don't think Maff's going to give him the chance.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Thrown ass over tea kettle, angle slam style. Senton hits its mark. Cover here.
He's got to have broken ribs, something. You don't take that kind of abuse and not feel it.
The one thing the Ducks have been known for is their resilience, and they're going to have to rely on every bit of that tonight. Sent to slaughter, making it clear that they do not make idle threats. Not one bit. They have lived up to every bit of their promise, having a serious axe to grind with the entire wrestling scene. Two grizzled vets that have been on the sideline for far too long. Cover here by Donovan. Deep hook of the leg. 2.5, says Tony P.
Got that spine buster in. Couldn't keep him down. Shawn Donavan tagging Dan Maff back in. These guys just having fun now at Lance Lude's expense. Nothing Rob Killjoy can do about it. And Coach Mikey is just sitting on the sideline. I think Coach Mikey might be afraid.
Good thing he's got that clipboard in his hand. Coach Mikey might have to go with a different game plan right now.
I don't know if the clipboard's going to do too much, seeing the punches those guys were trading earlier.
Donovan off the ropes. Lands that fish drop. Cover here. 2. Still not enough to clinch their victory. Folks, we are just about 5 minutes in, and we have not seen a whole lot of offense behalf of the Ugly Ducklings. Sent to slaughter early on has grounded them, leaving Lance Lude isolated on the wrong side of town as we speak. Swing and a miss there. Jawjacker creates a little bit of space. Can Lude make the tag in time? No, he cannot.
Oh my God. Suicide
Oh!
zone! Danny Maff just took out Coach Mikey and Lance Lude.
2.
Rob Killjoy right here in front of the broadcast table.
Guys, they're still out from where we sit. Lude not making his way off the concrete. Killjoy. Lude right here is being double teamed by both members of Sent to Slaughter. What a way to isolate their opponent. Good sound strategy being applied.
I mean, that's a highlight reel moment right there. The over 300 pounds of Danny Maff, the savant of brutality with a perfectly executed suicide dive to the outside. Lude able to counteract that double team maneuver by Sent to Slaughter, tags in Killjoy.
Springboard off that top rope, beautifully done. What a way to split apart Sent to Slaughter here. Having watched his tag team partner be on the receiving end of all of their offense. Running high knee lifts, doing some damage as well. Ooh. Miscommunication there between Danny Maff and Shawn Donavan. Works out to Killjoy's benefit here. Beautifully done cover.
Amazing that Killjoy could even have that kind of momentum since coming back in the ring after being a victim of that outside the ring attack by Danny Maff. And now Killjoy going to start lighting up the Messiah of misery, Shawn Donavan.
He gets angrier by the month. What a way to think on your feet, Rob Killjoy. Leaves himself vulnerable, counters out of that suplex attempt. And Donavan over the top rope he goes. He's hanging on for dear life at the apron here. Beautiful springboard drop kick sends him to the barricade.
Donavan down on the floor. Killjoy now planning his next attack.
You see Ducks fly.
No.
Nope.
Maff grabs the leg from the outside. Killjoy!
There he goes. Nope. Caught midair.
Wait a minute, Lude's got something else in mind. And that is a straw that breaks the camel's back.
And there's the creativity we're used to seeing from the Ducks, but right now, is it going to work for him? Yep.
Yes, it does. A grazing blow does just that. Sends both Lude and Donavan to the concrete.
You can hear that thud when they hit the ground. This is just pure concrete, like you said. No padding around there once you get past a certain point.
That's all concrete.
Springboard double stomp off that top rope. Cover here. Killjoy remains airbound in this matchup. And guys, that has worked out for them. They've turned up the volume a bit, and it's certainly given Sent to Slaughter, I don't know, a hurdle, I guess you'd say. Early on in this matchup, it was all Donavan, all Maff. Killjoy completely turning the tide on them.
The waist lock on the miserable Shawn Donavan, who has a majestic beard, if I do say so myself.
It's a good one.
Line tag is made.
Ooh.
Outside goes Shawn Donavan, but look what's waiting behind you, sir.
Nope.
Big back body drop sends Killjoy to the rafters. He falls hard towards the canvas. Ooh.
Oh, eats the knee.
Only a count of, not even. Referee Tony P is going to break up that infraction. Cannot be choking the man as Maff takes Killjoy into the corner. Legal tag was made. God. My chest hurts from that.
Seriously.
Oh my God. He was just sent corner to corner.
Pillar to post.
And again.
Oh, God. The worst thing is you didn't even see it coming. That
Right
chop
in the
to
back.
the back, my God. It's kind of two.
I tell you, if you ever taken a slap to the back, that drives me nuts personally.
It's awful. Because you don't see it coming. At least the chop to the chest, you can kind of see it.
You can watch it. You can brace for impact.
Yeah. Donavan now cinches his man up. Longtime veteran Shawn Donavan.
Killjoy trying to fight his way out of that suplex. Gets driven down. Such precision, such intensity by the team of Maff and Donavan. Sent to Slaughter has just been all power, all grit, and I don't know how much more gas Killjoy has left in the tank.
I don't know, but Dan Maff, I think he's going to drain the rest of it now.
Just to hurt us. Now the double chop to the back. And that was just a straight fist. Danny Maff's having a grand old time here tonight in West Warwick as Sent to Slaughter is doing exactly that, slaughtering the ugly Ducklings. A shame, so close to Easter. And the Ducklings are just taking a pounding.
Now, guys, as I take a look about in the arena, it's filled with the crowd here. The faithful, they're looking uneasy. And I'll be honest, it's been tough to call because Sent to Slaughter has just been absolutely relentless.
You know, these fans aren't used to seeing this kind of brutality here at the XWA. We bring a lot, but Sent to Slaughter, this is something fans have not seen before.
Maff now runs into the buckles. He's looking a little bit worse for wear here. Killjoy finding a third wind. Back to that top rope. Such innovation. A last-ditch effort. He single-handedly mounts both members of Sent to Slaughter. He's got to make the tag, and he does just that.
He's a quick duck.
Just like that, Lance Lude comes in. The momentum has changed. Donovan thrown off his game, goes underneath on Danny Maff, does Lance Lude. Clothesline ducks, goes behind, grabs the neck, kicks himself off the chest of Danny Maff. Oh, good Lord. You can feel the momentum changing, gentlemen.
Such a collision made, and the Ducks are capitalizing. You can see a new set of life in Coach Mikey's face here. Springboard attempts have been thwarted, and Sent to Slaughter gets driven to the canvas. Cover here. 2. No! Oh. This match will continue per order of Tony P.
Double DDTs, unable to put away Sent to Slaughter. Coach Mikey calling for the quack.
Coach Mikey's starting to get the troops rallied up.
And
the
Ducks
are going
high.
Good Lord, may have collapsed the chest of Danny Maff on that. Not enough to keep either man down. Guys, I'm all blown up, and this is the first match.
I'm chewing my fingernails off already. I got one left.
Guys, I have been on the edge of my seat for more than most of this matchup.
And you got a lot of seat to take up.
And I'll be honest, I consider the Ducks out of this twice already. The fact that this is still going on and they're still fighting strong is just amazing.
Ooh, caught. How did he catch him?
He's a monster. He's not a normal human being. Oh, jeez.
Lance Lude now shifts the momentum. The leverage in his favor. Killjoy with the insecurity lands right to the temple. Maff has been grounded. Killjoy setting up here. Lance Lude hits him with a slingshot senton.
Like a lawn dart.
See the air that Lude gets on that? Uh-oh.
Oh! That's one way to break up a pin we haven't seen here. I don't think ever.
Lude used as a projectile by the hands of Danny Maff. This tag team match is starting to fall apart at the seams, gentlemen. And you know, we say it every Thursday night, Rich. The tag team division is our most competitive division here at the XWA. Sent to Slaughter has gold on their mind.
And you just took my final thought for the match, no matter who wins. What is Bones of Steel thinking right now? What are Joey Bones and John Steele thinking right now as they see these two teams literally killing each other here?
Did you guys just see the spit from Killjoy's mouth almost hit the announce table here?
Yes. Sure.
Cover 2. Whoa, so close, yet so far. Killjoy proving that he is truly resilient.
He's still alive.
This guy's persevering through so much. I apologize for coughing into the microphone, gentlemen.
You can't even get through the match without coughing. He's still kicking.
Man, I am telling you, do not sell these ugly ducklings short. They have held their own for some 14 minutes with Sent to Slaughter. They're not sent yet.
Oh,
Doomsday hits its mark.
Shawn Donavan just turned him inside out.
Broken up by Lude. Lance Lude, longtime wily veteran of the mat game. He's sent to the outside by Danny Maff. One more time, another Doomsday device? Good Lord.
Their XWA debut has been nothing short of vicious. Sent to Slaughter, looking to make an example out of the ugly ducklings, but Lance Lude's got another plan in mind.
Holding onto that foot from the outside. Another collision on the part of Sent to Slaughter. Good Lord.
Swing and a miss by Maff. Lude now doesn't quite connect with that Itzigiri, but he does stun the big man. These guys are out of gas, man.
I would be too. Do you blame him?
No, I really don't. But guys, let's not take our attention away from Shawn Donavan, who's been perched up at that top rope. He is scouring this competition.
And don't take away from the fact that Danny Maff was knocked off his feet. And now the double team in the corner on Shawn Donavan. Donavan trying to fight off both ducks. Coach Mikey looking on relentlessly. Oh God, Maff is up. Oh God.
Things are going to get very ugly very fast, my friends. A double torture rack applied.
Oh no! What are we witnessing?
Stereo style burning hammer. Dan Maff single-handedly destroys both of the ugly ducklings here at the event center.
I don't know what the combined actual weight of an undisclosed number of rubber ducks is.
I don't think it's 571 pounds.
But man, they were just both ducks on the shoulder of Danny Maff. Super
No, Dan
flex out
Maff
of
is
the
going
corner.
up. Oh no.
Good night, Irene.
Shawn Donavan and Danny Maff sent to slaughter.
But unfortunately for the Ducks, this match went exactly how I thought it was going to go. This is a straight up slaughter. They did what they were sent to do.
I'll tell you guys, I got on the stopwatch just over 16 minutes. I got to give it up to the Ducks, man. They hung in there a hell of a lot longer, I think, than any one of us.
Watching that match with the torture the Ducks had to endure, that felt at least 3 times that length.
No doubt, they absolutely tried to use their speed and agility several times to throw Sent to Slaughter off the page, so to speak. But when all is said and done, how do you combat the monster Danny Maff and the miserable Shawn Donavan?
I don't know how the Ducks are going to get backstage. These camera guys are going to have to lug them out of here.
They're going to need some form of assistance. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick it to our broadcast colleague, Mr. Bob Whitney, and he's going to get a word with the victorious Sent to Slaughter.
I am here with your winners, and it was quite an impressive victory in your debut match here in the XWA. And for the lack of a better term, you clipped the wings of the Ducklings, leading to victory, all while living up to the name, Sent to Slaughter. We told you, XWA, we were coming. Ducks, told you, you're gonna hit a brick wall, and you did. Gorilla! Oh! We told you we were coming! XWA! It took me years to get here! But now, I didn't come alone! I put all the dirty laundry with me! XWA! Sent to Slaughter is here! And now, the entire tag team division is now put on notice! They have no winners, Sent to Slaughter!
Yeah, and that answers the question that has been on our minds. This match did have championship connotations to it.
It was incredible. Look at these guys.
It is truly a sight to be seen. Folks,
That was match 1.
this is how we're starting off. XWA presents Don't Trust Anyone. You heard it right from the horses' mouths themselves. The entire tag team division has been put on notice. And later on this evening, we're going to have more tag team actions as the champions, if Bones of Steel, defend their titles against Bear Country. Folks, look at what kind of shape the Ducks have been left in. What does this say for our current champions?
I don't know how Rob Killjoy's walking out of here.
I want to thank every single one of you for joining us here on Fight TV. We are live from the XWA Event Center, and we're going to take it to the ring with my man, the Paladin Scream, Mr. Rich Palladino.